Go Fest 2025 is here. Let's go over the details and our predictions.
All right, so first up is Volcanion, the new mythical Pokemon being debuted. Now, if you are going to an in-person event, you'll be getting this when you attend that in-person event. If you're not attending any in-person event, you'll be getting this through the global ticket, which you can already go ahead and buy. It's about $15 in the app.
I think this is really cool because it's a fire and water dual type. I'm really excited about Zacian and Zamazenta, the Crown Shield and Crown Sword forms coming to Pokemon Go.
Yeah, these are going to be such cool legendaries, and I think they're going to be so meta relevant, and I'm just really excited that we're finally getting these shield and sword forms. Now, one thing is, if you're attending the in-person event, you're going to be getting those early, but they will be out globally for everyone as well during the global event. With Go Fest, there's going to be 3 in-person events, all happening at different times, and we do have these really cool graphics already for each city, so I kind of want to go over that and see if we can give like any predictions as to what is coming. So the first one is in Osaka, Japan, May 29th through June 1st. But we see in here, so we see Snorlax. So could that be a costume Snorlax?
I don't know. That would be cool.
That'd be cool. And what, we see Chimecho?
Yep, Chimecho.
And then, what is that? A Kamala.
We got the shiny Kamala last year.
We did.
But I'm thinking we've got Carbink there, so we could get the shiny Carbink.
Yeah, so last year, each in-person event had a different shiny debut. So will they follow that pattern? So could Carbink be the shiny debut for Osaka? What do you think?
Yeah, it could be.
I think so too. And we obviously see a Pikachu. So I was thinking it'd be really fun if there was a Pikachu with a sword and a and a shield.
I don't think they're going to give Pikachu weapons, but we'll see. That would be a really cool costume.
That'd be so cute. I hope it's not just like a hat. I think a sword and a shield would be like a weapon. Would be so cool for Pikachu.
It would be cool.
I
just don't think they're going to do it.
Okay, and then we see an unknown. So very excited to hunt those. Do you think we'll get like a question mark or an exclamation point again? Like one of those more rare ones?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably
I hope
not.
so. Well, we had what, the question mark last year?
Oh, we did.
So we could have the exclamation point this year. So we'll have to see. Okay, then we see Drampa, which I'm excited about because I still don't have that shiny.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hawlucha. Okay, so Hawlucha, just to kind of go forward a little bit, is in all 3 of the city pictures. So I have 2 theories. We can we'll kind of go over New York or New Jersey, but I think either Hawlucha will be shiny debuted in New Jersey, or it'll just be available the way Klefki was available.
I think it's just going to be available the way Klefki was. Since it's in all of those, I don't think we're getting that debut. Now, however, we just had the Unova Tour. With that being in the Kalos region, we're either going to get that debuted during the Kalos Tour next year, or we're going to get something like that during Global. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I think last year, didn't we have Klefki in all 3 cities, but Klefki wasn't available for Global, right?
That's right, yeah.
So I'm thinking Hawlucha will just be an in-person one, and we're not going to get that shiny, because I think it does make more sense to have the Kalos shiny debut of Hawlucha,
yeah.
But we'll have to see. That's kind of my first thought. So, all right, the next city is going to be Jersey City, New Jersey, and it is important to note that citywide gameplay can happen in all 5 boroughs of New York, so if we are attending that event, we'll probably actually be playing citywide in New York City rather than Jersey City, but it is happening June 6th through 8th. Do you want to see what's in here?
Skidoo is the first one I want to point out because that's been an event exclusive Pokemon for the safaris.
Yes.
Now it looks like everyone's going to be able to get a chance to get Skidoo.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting.
Well, also, and if you get the ticket, moving forward or a little bit on that, if you get the ticket, everyone gets 1 encounter with Skidoo as well.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I'm really excited that Skidoo is going to be out globally. I thought it was going to be out maybe not for Go Fest. I thought maybe a different event, but I think Go Fest is a good time for that.
It's a good time to go and release it before the Kalos Tour next year,
and we see, so we see Bombardier, which we don't have that shiny up.
Another unknown.
We have another Chimecho, which is pretty cool. Okay, we got Gollet. Again, a Pikachu. I think these images will be updated with the costume. I'm hoping for a weapon. little weapon Pikachu. Okay, we got Beldum, which I feel like Beldum's like always in the Go Fests. But okay, here's the thing. We have Hawlucha. Hawlucha is the only non-shiny debuted
here
in Jersey City,
and that's why
which is why
get the shiny
I was thinking we get the shiny, but we don't see Skidoo. What if Skidoo is the New Jersey kind of like debut shiny,
even
though it's been out?
Shiny.
But yeah, but
it could
what
be.
Do you think?
Because that's a good twist.
Well, but here's the thing, because people who are able to go to Osaka, who are able to go to Paris, have been able to go to the City Safari. City Safari has never really been near the U.S.
Yeah.
It's mostly in Europe and Asia, sometimes in South America. So I'm thinking New York New Jersey kind of makes sense for the Skidoo to be like the debut of it globally.
It could be, yeah.
What do you think? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, then we move on to the third location, which is Paris, France, and this is happening June 13th through the 15th, and it's happening at this park. Okay, I looked into this park. There's like a castle on this park. It is a beautiful place to play. If you are thinking about going abroad, I would definitely think about going to either Osaka or Paris. I think Paris will be a iconic place to play. We found Europe to be a really fun place to play, right?
I had a lot of fun playing in Europe.
I just think Europe is like built for Pokemon Go a little bit better than like some other parts of the world. It's walkable. It's the Pokestops. There's just so many Pokestops and stuff in Europe, right? But okay, let's look at the thing. Okay, so we got Another Unknown. We have Gothita.
Okay.
We have Hawlucha again, which is why I'm thinking we're gonna get Hawlucha in all 3 cities, just as like, here you go. Scruffy, another Mystery Pikachu, Sandile.
That's really cool.
I'm excited. I need the candy. I'd love to get more shinies of that. Another Chimecho.
Greavard. That could be the shiny debut.
I think that is going to be the shiny debut, and I think that would be so cool for Paris. I don't know why. It just gives me like Marie Antoinette vibes with the Greavard for some reason. I don't know. It's so fitting. I love it.
So what I'll say about that, I'm very excited if we get the shiny debut, but that would be a cool one to debut during Halloween.
It would be. I was hoping that we get the Halloween debut, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited if it comes either way.
Okay, there we go.
So I don't know. Then we also now have the global details. So global is not happening the following weekend after Paris. It's happening 2 weekends later. So June 28 and 29 is Go Fest Global. Now this is really exciting.
Okay, so I want to point out something on there that is Frigibax. And I think we're going to get the Frigibax shiny debut.
Yes.
Which also brings me up to the Summer Com Day, is that I think our Summer Com Day is going to be Jangmo-O.
Yes. 100% agree. We had Gumi last year. Yeah, we had Gumi last year, and I think we're going to get the Jangmo Com Day this year with the Frigibax debut. So Frigibax is going to probably be rare. I bet it will be in an egg. I bet it'll be in raids, and that's about it. Yeah, we have a little Vullaby. Klefki.
Yep, Klefki.
Do you think this will be a shiny debut of Klefki?
I hope so. If not, then, I mean, we're getting really close to seeing that shiny debut for the Kalos tour.
So Klefki is Kalos. I just feel like giving us Klefki shiny debut during Go Fest instead of the Kalos tour is a little weird because I feel like we're looking at the Kalos and there aren't many, right? We have Zygarde, Diancie, the Hoopas, but after that, then you have Hawlucha, because if we're getting Carbink already and Klefki, there's just like not many debuts. But we didn't have many debuts this year for the Unova Tour, so maybe we'll get Klefki. What are your thoughts on Klefki?
I think we're going to see Klefki debut during the Kalos tour. I don't think that's going to be a Go Fest debut.
Do you think it'll... Okay,
here. I think we're going to have 3 debuts.
Okay.
I think we're going to have Carbink and Greavard as those 2. I don't think we're going to get Hawlucha or Klefki.
Okay.
And I think we're going to get Skidoo as that kind of debut-ish, even though it's already there. And then for the 4th one, having the Frigibax for everyone during Global.
Okay, I agree with that. Okay, do you think... Okay, so you see in the images how we have Hawlucha in all 3. Last year, we had Klefki in all 3 cities. And now this year, they're going to put Klefki out globally. Do you think next year we'll have Hawlucha out globally?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, then we see Carbink is also in the global. Same with Skidoo and the good old Phalanx. Love it. What do you think about like the Skidoo? So do you think we're going to get Skidoo and Carbink globally? Well, yeah, that's how it was last year.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good chance for everyone to go after Skidoo. I'm curious if it's going to be in the wild or if it's going to be behind an egg, though.
An egg? I'm going to say egg. I'm going to say the egg pool right now. Egg pool is going to be Frigibax, Carbink, Skidoo, Klefki. That's what I'm thinking. And then we're going to get Frigibax and raids, maybe Skidoo and raids as well. Okay, so there's also going to be a ticket for this. And now I highly recommend everyone get your ticket, and you want to get it early, because if you get it between now and April 15th, you will be getting a research ticket on the 8th and the 15th with a Skidoo. So if you get the ticket early, I always like to say you're getting more for your money, right? So if you wait and get this ticket last minute, you're not going to get these special researches, because I think last year we had 2 special researches for getting the ticket early. So if you get the ticket early, you're going to get possibly 2 researches, which is just more for your $15. Now, $15 is a lot, and if you are free to play, I would still get it, because I think with the ticket you're getting extra raid passes, you're going to get increased shiny luck, which isn't something we have with Unova Tour. So Unova Tour is full odds. If you do not get the ticket, you will have full odds, a similar experience for Unova Tour. So if you want to enhance your experience, you want to get the ticket.
I highly recommend getting the ticket. It makes the event so much more fun when you're out just playing, catching Pokemon, and you see all those shinies. An encounter with the mythical Pokemon Volcanion.
Okay.
A higher chance to encounter shiny Pokemon during the event. Up to 9 free raid passes each day from spinning gem photo discs. Event-themed Pokemon hatching from 5-kilometer eggs.
Okay, those are the eggs that I think we're going to have. So it seems like you're only going to get the event-themed eggs if you get the ticket. Another reason to get the ticket.
Yep. Incense may attract special Pokemon. Branching special research focused on Zacian or Zamazenta. Additional special trades for a daily total of 6. Could we see another lucky trinket? I don't know. That would be cool.
Trinket in here.
Okay, 50% Stardust cost for trades. A collection challenge for each habitat.
Ooh, fun.
Additional daily snapshot surprises. Double the buddy hearts. Hourly global challenges to unlock additional bonuses. Purchase by April 15th and play between April 8th and April 15th for timed research that awards an encounter with Skidoo.
Okay, so I feel like this ticket, you get 18 passes. A pass is $1 each if you get it like at value. We can get raid passes for 40 cents, but if you're not, $15 for 18 passes alone is already a deal. So to get a mythical with that, to get increased shiny odds, to get 6 special trades, half Stardust, collection challenges, it's a no-brainer. Just go ahead and start budgeting. If you save a few dollars a week every day until now and the event, you should easily be able to get the ticket. So get the ticket, everyone. I think that's crucial. All right, and if you are going to the in-person event, you can get merch. So the Go Fest events usually have more merch than the Go Tours. If you are in New York or New Jersey, you're gonna wanna get there super early. In Paris, last year in Madrid, the merch tent wasn't that busy, but they do have a pretty cool t-shirt design. I actually think this is probably one of my favorite designs that they have. I actually think I might even get the pin. Now, the only reason I wouldn't get the pin is because I just don't want to stand in the merch line, because that takes away from your park experience, and the park experience is half a day. So you have half a day to complete all your research for the park, which is so stressful.
Yeah, I always go into the park doing my researches right away. I don't wait on Bernie for those. I start taking those down. If those are research, I get it done in the park. That way I can get started just doing whatever I'm there to do in the park.
Yeah, so you're definitely want to go into this event prepared, because it is a little bit different than Unova Tour. Now, we have early bird discount pricing through April 2nd. So Osaka has already been sold out. I'm gonna say April 2nd, maybe, or the 3rd, we're gonna be seeing the non-early bird tickets for Osaka. So if you wanna go to Osaka, have an alarm on, maybe at midnight, and just check. But Osaka sells out super quickly. Then we have, like I said, early bird tickets for all of this. So go get your tickets early. You save a little bit of money, and that way you're guaranteed a slot at your park day. All the park days are good. I always feel like Saturday is the best, because you kind of get, like, I feel like day one, there can always be issues, and you don't want to be there on the last day, because that's like the last shiny hunt. And sometimes the park experience, like, you're a little bit limited, right? Because you have to get there and then you have to leave the park. And when you leave the park, you don't have as much time to play in the city.
Yep.
So, you want to give yourself time on that last day to catch the last minute stuff that you want.
And then we have the Enthusiast and the Raid Lover. I highly recommend getting those for the citywide gameplay. Really the best time to hatch is during events like your Go Tour, Go Fest, things like that. So I'm going to be moving, hatching, and taking advantage of that Enthusiast.
Yeah, and then the Raid Lover, that one gives you extra raid passes, and I always feel like that's worth it, especially because, like, these are raid heavy events. So you're going to get 18 raid passes, some XP, some more candy, XL candy. I think it's good. And then you have the citywide gameplay add-on. If you're going to these events, you might as well stay for the entire weekend. So definitely get the citywide gameplay as well.
Let us know if you're going to be attending one of the Go Fest in the comments. Are you going to Osaka, Jersey City, or Paris? And we hope to see you there.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon Go fun. Bye everyone.
We want to give a huge thank you to our incredible Patreon supporters. Your support means everything to us and helps make content like this possible.
You're helping us take things to the next level. We couldn't do this without you.